Welcome back to the Map for College Learning Community. My name is Ernest Minelli, founder of Map for College. This video is going to discuss the importance of researching academic departments when you are considering prospective colleges and universities. And why do I identify academic departments? Well, let's break it down to the reality. The reality is that many students have what I call a bumper sticker approach to applying to schools, at least in the middle of their high school experience. If you were to talk to the average 10th grader, early 11th grader, hey, where are you thinking, what 2 or 3 schools are on your radar screen? You could probably go into the parking lot of that high school and check out the bumper stickers on the back of the vans and the cars in the parking lot, both from the students and the faculty, and also at the home driveway. You could look at the bumper stickers and get a pretty good idea of what that student's going to say, because most of that knowledge in the early stage of awareness comes from what I call the cultural peripheral knowledge. That knowledge of who's gone to certain schools in your community, which former teammates or classmates or theater mates or people from the student newspaper have gone on to certain schools. So when you ask students a follow-up question, well, okay, if you're going to spend half of your academic coursework within an academic department in a major field of study, if you ask those same bumper sticker mindset kids, and I'm not criticizing them because there's always the awareness stage, and then comes the education stage, and then comes the reflection stage, and it goes in a cycle. If you were to ask these students in 10th, 11th grade, who is the department chair? Who are the senior most members of the faculty? Who's the longest tenured professor in that department? You would get several seconds of blank stares, and then you would probably have the subject move on to another topic of the conversation. So my reasoning is that if you can incorporate, as you're doing your due diligence with a prospective school, first look at the prism of the academic department or departments that most interest you. Do a little bit of research into the faculty biographies that are listed online, but also check out, just do a basic search of the student newspaper from that school. If the alumni magazine for that particular school posts articles online, whom are the professors that they're featuring? Which courses are being talked about within the department, within the university, within the college setting? And you can kind of get an idea of the people who will serve as your mentors when you get to that school. Because yes, you want to have a good outlook on the campus life, on the dormitory life, on the quality of the food services, on the ability to take part in meaningful activities and clubs that are student organizations on campus. All of that's incredible. It adds value to your education, but you are at college primarily to be educated and trained for future opportunities and for ongoing growth and development. And the people who are going to help you the most with that ongoing growth are the professors and even some of the graduate students. But there's a caveat. As you do these lines of due diligence research, you create those lines of code, so to speak, on your spreadsheet or on your Google Doc or just in your journal. As you're doing this research, you will get a sense, are the main players in that department, faculty-wise, are they spending the lion's share of their time with graduate students? And therefore, are you going to be farmed out to teaching assistants and graduate students? Are you going to be in one of those stadium-style seating, 500-seat lecture halls, listening to someone at the front with no real sense of connection? Now, taking a large lecture hall, a large presentation type course, that can be incredibly rewarding for a prerequisite or an early academic department requirement, but you don't want to make that the absolute template for your college experience. So how can you research academic departments? Again, go right to the source of each school's website, go into the academic department, faculty biography, see what is being published within the department. In other words, what is the school promoting about that academic department? What is the alumni group promoting? What are the students promoting? What is being talked about? And it's amazing because if you do just a little bit of research and you cross-reference with the course catalog, you can start to make a perspective idea of, well, if I were to attend this specific college, and if I were to major in this specific department, I could expect the following 2 to 3 or 3 to 5 professors to be my mentors, to be my coaches, to be really formative parts of my educational experience. And then when you get all of the macro research for all of the different reach schools and target schools on your prospective list, then you're not just comparing campus environment to campus environment, student club to student club, ability to finance your education and get a good return on investment. You're comparing all of those worthwhile elements, but you're also comparing the quality of the academic department where you will spend half of your coursework and half of your academic experience. Because in general, the pie is allocated with about 50% of your coursework in your major field of study. About 25% of your coursework might be prerequisites for graduation, and another 25% might be electives. So you want to keep your eyes on the prize. If you are going to put a school on your list, you have to put it through the litmus test of, would you be meaningfully educated, properly trained? Would you get that return on investment for your dedication of time and money and future prospects by going into that academic department? And the only way to find that out is to do the research and to put in the effort and to make the reflection points. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Please like and share, subscribe to our growing YouTube channel, and become a part of the Map for College learning community. Turn on notifications to be notified when we record and post a new video. Thank you so much for taking the time, and welcome to the Map for College learning community.